welcome back to That Dad Guy. It is May the 5th, 2025, so happy Cinco de Mayo, or if you're still into Star Wars, it's Revenge of the Fifth Day, so the continuation of Star Wars weekend. Well, today we are going through some mail that I received last week that had stamps in them. One from Joseph in Nevada and one from Robert in Manitoba. Both of them sent envelopes in that had stamps inside. Joseph's also had some stamps for last month's giveaway, so I showed those on Friday's video and included them in the giveaway that was won and going off to Poland. So if you're unsure about the giveaways, every month I do a stamp of the month and I do a giveaway that goes along with it. This month I've already got one out there. It's on Europa stamps, and you have to go to that video, put in the keyword that I've asked you to put in, and you have a chance to win a big amount of Europa stamps. There's also a discount code you get as well. If you want to go to liverpoolstamps.co.uk, you can get a discount on the stamp purchase for them. All right, well, if you're finding my channel for the first time, make sure you like, you subscribe, you leave positive comments, you share with other people, and you put the notification bell on so you don't miss out on anything. Today, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go find out what was in those envelopes. The first envelope I do want to start with is the one from Robert in Manitoba. You can see that he's decorated his, well, I haven't really decorated, but he has put adequate postage on the front of the envelope in older postage stamps, which I always appreciate because you get to see a little bit of the past too, rather than just putting a forever stamp, which you could have done. I'm gonna have to turn the camera around, face it down at the table, and then you get a chance to see what he has sent. Now, he has sent 3 countries worth of stamps: Poland, Indonesia, and the United States. Now, let me show you how those are broken down. First, let's start with the stamps from Poland. There are some duplicates in. I have tried to put some of the duplicates on top of each other, but you may see the odd one that has not been put in place. It is a variety of stamps from Poland. Some new, some old, some tiny, some large, and one triangular. So there is a shape stamp in here too. Some of these stamps I certainly have in the collection. My father has. Some probably are new though. So thank you so much to Robert for that. And the stamps that are duplicates will certainly go off into giveaways or to be traded with other people. And sometimes I just have stamp collectors through Post Crossing that say they collect stamps, and so I can send some stamps off to them as well. Now, if you're noticing a change in the video quality, it's because we're on a new camera now. I'll try to slow it down a little bit so it's not blurry as we go through here. I've also noticed that there's a change in the audio quality with the new camera, so that's good. You can see 2 stamps there are the same side by side. Slightly different shading though, that's why I kind of separated them. And here you can see similar stamps, but different values. Father did have a few stamps from Poland, as I had an uncle who was originally from Poland. So there was some mail that we got traded overseas. And you can tell that Robert sent a lot of stamps from Poland. What I did was I put them on the table. I tried to pair up the ones that were duplicates. I missed a few of them. I can tell that right now going through. And there were even some hinges on the back of some of them, so I took the hinges off. So we have all those Polish stamps. And then he sent these stamps from Indonesia. Robert says he generally collects kind kind of before the 1940s when it comes to stamps. Certainly in Canadian stamps, so he's Canadian as well. So there's the Indonesian ones. And then way over here, there's one US love stamp, which was kind of a series that I did back in February, part of my giveaway. While we're on the US, let's see what came from Joseph in the US. So the next envelope I want to touch on is the one from Joseph in Nevada. We have a nice Betty White stamp. We have a Star Wars stamp for Star Wars weekend here, came just in time. And of course, an older Olympic stamp as well. Joseph had wanted to help contribute to the Stamp of the Month giveaways, and so he'd been in correspondence with me, and we're looking at trying to get the Transportation Coil series incomplete, which I was able to do for the winner. There are a couple in here that are duplicates, but the other stamps that he sent on, I was able to add that in, some really nice transportation stamps from Paraguay. So on top of that, he's added a few more stamps that I'm going to show you too, that probably will be part of other future things that we have going on here at the channel. Start with these Lafayette ones for the US Bicentennial. Then a row of Thomas Jeffersons. There's a Christmas stamp in there. So a lot of little tiny US stamps. A couple older ones in there. Some common ones, but good ones to trade. You can see here's a couple of the duplicate ones from the Transportation Coils. There's also one Canadian one here. And we have this one as well, French stamp. And then this stamp here from Korea, which I really like the car. I should have put that in with the transportation one. So I'll have it for something else. Maybe we'll do stamps just on cars, who knows? But all these stamps came from Thank you so much to both Robert and Joseph for sending on some stamp things that we can talk about, that we can show today. I'm going to put some of them away in the collection. I am going to put other ones aside for future giveaway plans that I have coming up in other months, or duplicates that I've got for trading to other people. So thank you so much for contributing. It's always a surprise going to the mailbox. Today I went to the mailbox again. More surprises waiting for me, so you'll get to see a sneak peek at that on Friday, as well as future videos coming up. So thank you to everybody for watching, and have a magical week. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Bye. It's a gorgeous day out here, about 16 degrees, nice and sunny, dry today, and I thought I might try to check out the zoom on this camera. Not bad. I'm going to be playing a lot around with this new camera.